Archangel Michael says, "Beloved, there is a truth that has been hidden in silence, but heaven never allows shadows to cover what is meant for light." In mid-August, a revelation will come that will explain what you could not understand, what you questioned in your heart, and what you felt in your spirit but could not name. The angels whisper, "For long you carried uncertainty, why certain things didn't flow, why certain people around you felt heavy, why your spirit sometimes sensed unease in moments that looked ordinary. Beloved, it was not your imagination, it was discernment. And heaven is about to confirm it." Michael continues, "Do not fear this moment. For revelation is not to harm you, but to prepare you. What is about to surface in mid-August is not here to break you, it is here to free you. When the hidden truth comes to light, you will finally see who truly walks with you, and who only walked near you. And in that clarity, your path forward will shine brighter than ever." Beloved, sometimes truth waits for the right time to arrive. If it came too early, you might not have believed it. If it came too late, it may have cost you more than you could bear. But heaven's timing is perfect, and now the veil is lifting at the exact moment you are strong enough to see and wise enough to act. The angels say, pay attention to the signs in mid-August. A word, a message, a moment will reveal what was concealed. Do not dismiss it as coincidence. It will be the answer you prayed for, the confirmation you longed for, the clarity your spirit has been seeking. Michael declares, "Beloved soul, rejoice. For you are not being left in darkness, you are being led into light. What is exposed will not harm you, it will guide you. What is revealed will not leave you empty, it will prepare you for fullness. And what you see before it disappears will unlock a new season of freedom and blessing in your life." Archangel Michael says, "Beloved, the hidden truth is tied to 3 pillars of your journey: your relationships, your trust, and your blessings. These are the areas the enemy tried to cloud with shadows, but heaven has seen and is already moving to protect what is yours." The angels whisper, "In your relationships, this truth will show you who is truly standing with you and who is only standing near you. Not everyone who smiles is loyal, not everyone who hugs is pure. But do not fear, for heaven is not exposing to shame, it is exposing to save. The masks will fall so that you no longer pour your love into empty vessels." Michael continues, "In your trust, this truth will heal the cracks that betrayal left behind. You have questioned yourself, doubted your own discernment, wondered if your heart was too open. But heaven says your heart was never wrong, it was simply tested. And now, through this revelation, your trust will be redirected toward those who are true, and strengthened by wisdom for the journey ahead. Beloved, your blessings too have been touched by hidden hands. There were delays, confusions, unseen resistances that made you wonder why things weren't flowing. But know this, every blessing written in your name is secured. What was withheld will be released, what was diverted will return, and what was delayed will come at the perfect time. The angels say, do not be shaken by what is revealed in mid-August. It will not be to harm you, it will be to free you. What you see may sting at first, but it will heal in the long run. And once the truth is clear, peace will return, strength will rise, and clarity will guide your steps into a brighter path. Michael declares, beloved soul, rejoice. For heaven has not left you unprotected. Even before the revelation comes, you are surrounded by angels, shielded by light, and guided by God's hand. Nothing hidden can harm you anymore. What is exposed will only build you stronger. Archangel Michael says, "Beloved, the revelation of mid-August is not just a moment, it is a threshold. It is the line where one chapter ends and another begins. The truth that is coming will not simply expose, it will close doors that were never meant for you, and open doors that have been waiting for you." This is not just exposure, it is transition. The angels whisper, you will feel the shift deeply. The weight of old battles will begin to lift. The heaviness of wrong connections will break away. The confusion that clouded your spirit will scatter. For heaven is not only revealing, it is releasing. You are being untied from the season that drained you, and ushered into the season prepared for you. Michael continues, in this turning point, delays will break. What was withheld will be released. Blessings that felt locked will flow. Opportunities that seemed out of reach will come searching for you. This is because revelation brings alignment. When the wrong exits, the right is free to enter. And mid-August will mark that shift. Beloved, do not be surprised if certain things begin to move quickly after this. The clarity you gain will energize your steps. The release you receive will quicken your journey. What once felt stuck will begin to move at a pace you cannot explain. For destiny does not crawl when the path is cleared, it runs. The angels say, trust the timing. Mid-August is not random, it is chosen. It is the moment heaven has set to bring closure to what tried to hinder you, and to ignite what has been waiting for you. Watch closely, for signs will come quickly, one after another, pulling you forward. Michael declares, beloved soul, rejoice. For you are standing at the edge of change. One season is ending, another is beginning. And in this new chapter, your destiny will not be delayed, your blessings will not be hindered, and your light will not be dimmed. You will walk with clarity, with strength, and with speed. Beloved, this is your confirmation. Mid-August is not just a date, it is your divine turning point. Archangel Michael says, beloved, the reason mid-August carries such weight is not only because truth will be revealed, but because you will finally see yourself as heaven has always seen you. The lies, the doubts, the shadows that made you question your worth will break away, and what will rise is your true identity, strong, chosen, and victorious. The angels whisper, you have carried yourself with questions, often wondering why you were chosen for battles that felt too heavy, why you faced betrayals that cut so deep, why certain doors delayed so long. But heaven's perspective was always clear, you were not chosen to be broken, you were chosen to be proven. You were not overlooked, you were being refined. Michael continues, and now, as this new season begins, the mirror of heaven will show you who you really are. You will no longer define yourself by losses, you will define yourself by survival. You will no longer see yourself through wounds, you will see yourself through victories. You will no longer walk in hesitation, you will walk in authority, because you finally understand your worth in the eyes of God. Beloved, identity is everything. When you know who you are, no false word can shake you. When you stand in the truth of your divine calling, no betrayal can weaken you. When you carry the mark of heaven's chosen, no shadow can cover your light. This is what mid-August is preparing you for, not just revelation of others, but revelation of yourself. The angels say, expect it. When this truth surfaces, something will shift inside of you. You will begin to walk taller, speak bolder, and move freer. Not because life is suddenly perfect, but because your spirit finally recognizes, it was never broken, it was always unshakable. Michael declares, beloved soul, rejoice. For the old identity of doubt is falling away. The mask of weakness is gone. The label of defeat has been torn. And now you will carry the identity of a chosen one, a victor, a light that cannot be dimmed. Beloved, this is your confirmation. You are stepping into the truest version of yourself, and nothing will ever look the same again. Archangel Michael says, beloved, when you step into the identity that heaven has prepared for you, something supernatural begins to move around you. It is called favor. Favor is not earned, favor is granted. It is not about qualifications, it is about divine positioning. And in this new season, favor will go before you, opening doors you did not knock on, placing your name in rooms where you were never invited, and granting you honor in places where you were once overlooked. The angels whisper, this is the mystery of favor. It surrounds you like fragrance, it announces you before you arrive, it protects you from silent envy, and it lifts you above limitations. People who once doubted you will begin to respect you. Opportunities that once avoided you will now chase after you. And the very spaces that once rejected you will make room for you, because heaven's hand is upon you. Michael continues, do not think of favor as chance, it is design. God marks His chosen with favor so the world cannot ignore them. And in your life, this favor will manifest in unexpected ways, a sudden phone call that shifts your path, a surprising opportunity that feels beyond your reach, a connection that carries you further than you thought possible. All of this is heaven's way of confirming, your new identity is clothed in honor. Beloved, understand this, favor is not just for comfort, it is for testimony. When people see doors opening for you that were shut for years, when they see honor rising in your name despite opposition, when they see blessings overflowing without explanation, they will know, it is not man, it is God. The angels say, do not be afraid when the spotlight turns toward you. It is not to expose you, it is to elevate you. Do not shrink back when people begin to notice your light. This is not arrogance, this is alignment. Heaven's favor is announcing you because your season of hiding is over. Michael declares, beloved soul, rejoice. For you are stepping into a chapter where favor will speak louder than struggle, honor will replace rejection, and respect will surround you like a garment. And everywhere you go, heaven's mark will be recognized, and people will say, surely this one is chosen. Beloved, this is your confirmation, heaven's favor is now clothing your identity, and nothing will stop the honor that is rising in your life. Archangel Michael says, beloved, favor does not come alone. Wherever true favor rests, blessings multiply. Honor opens doors, but blessings fill those rooms. And in this new chapter of your life, heaven is not only clothing you with recognition, it is pouring into your hands abundance that overflows. The angels whisper, you once lived in survival, carefully counting each step, carefully holding on to what little you had. But now, survival is giving way to abundance. You will no longer just get by, you will thrive. You will no longer wait for blessings to drip, you will see them pour like a river that cannot be contained. Michael continues, this abundance will not be limited to one area. It will touch your finances, your opportunities, your relationships, and your inner peace. Where there was lack, there will now be plenty. Where there was delay, there will now be acceleration. Where there was scarcity, there will now be overflow. Beloved, prosperity in heaven's language is not greed, it is grace. It means you will have more than enough, not just for yourself but to share with others. You will be a carrier of blessings, a channel of provision, a vessel of generosity. And the more you pour, the more heaven will trust you with. The angels say, do not fear the multiplication. Some will question how you rose so quickly, how blessings found you so suddenly, but you will know, it is not chance, it is favor. It is not luck, it is divine release. And the same God who lifted you will keep you. Michael declares, beloved soul, rejoice. For you are entering a season of prosperity where your table will never be empty, your cup will never run dry, and your hands will always carry more than enough. And through this abundance, your name will become a testimony that heaven still provides. Beloved, this is your confirmation, you are stepping into a season where favor multiplies blessings, and blessings create abundance without end. Archangel Michael says, beloved, when abundance settles upon your life, it does more than fill your hands, it shifts the very atmosphere around you. Wherever you go, people will sense something different. Your presence will carry peace, your words will carry power, and your life will carry a testimony so strong that others will see you as proof that miracles are real. The angels whisper, this is not about wealth alone, it is about spirit. It is about how your restored joy will inspire the broken-hearted. It is about how your renewed strength will lift those who feel weak. It is about how your story of survival and breakthrough will become the hope others cling to in their darkest nights. Michael continues, you will not need to force it, light never needs to announce itself. When light enters a room, darkness flees automatically. In the same way, when you step into places, burdens will begin to lift, hope will begin to rise, and faith will begin to stir, simply because you are there carrying heaven's overflow. Beloved, this is what it means to be chosen. You are not just blessed for yourself, you are blessed to be a blessing. You are not just healed for your own heart, you are healed so your life becomes healing for others. And as people watch your journey, they will whisper, if it happened for them, it can happen for me too. The angels say, pay attention, beloved. Some will begin to seek your counsel. Others will feel safe sharing their burdens with you. Strangers will feel comfort in your words. This is because you are now a vessel of hope, a walking testimony of heaven's faithfulness, a miracle in motion. Michael declares, beloved soul, rejoice. For your abundance is not ordinary, it is contagious. It multiplies in the lives of those who touch you, it spreads in the hearts of those who hear you, it inspires the faith of those who see you. And this is the true glory of God, that your life, once broken, now shines as a light for many. Beloved, this is your confirmation. Your story has shifted from survival to inspiration, from waiting to overflowing, from being blessed to becoming the blessing others are searching for. Archangel Michael says, "Beloved, when your story begins to inspire others, heaven does not let it stop there. Inspiration is only the beginning. The real purpose of your journey is a higher calling, where you are no longer just the one who receives messages of hope, but the one who carries them, speaks them, and becomes a messenger of light for others." The angels whisper, "This is why you walked through shadows, so you could guide others out of theirs. This is why you endured silence, so you could speak comfort into those who still feel unheard. This is why you survived what tried to break you, so you could prove to others that survival is possible. Your testimony is not for you alone, it is for those who still wait for theirs." Michael continues, "This is your divine assignment. You are no longer being built just for your own breakthrough, you are being built to carry breakthroughs for others. The peace that now rests in you will be shared. The wisdom you carry will unlock clarity in those confused. The blessings in your hand will become seeds of hope for many. Beloved, understand this, messengers of light are not chosen because they are perfect, but because they are proven. Your tears proved your resilience, your scars proved your strength, and your journey proved your faith. And now, heaven places upon you the mantle of one who can speak, shine, and lead without fear. The angels say, do not underestimate the power of your voice, your presence, your story. Even the smallest word spoken in truth will heal hearts. Even the simplest act of kindness will shift atmospheres. Even the quietest prayer will open doors for someone else. You have been chosen to carry more than light, you are chosen to release it." Michael declares, "Beloved soul, rejoice. For your journey has lifted you higher, into a place where you are no longer only blessed, you are the blessing. You are no longer just guided, you are a guide. You are no longer waiting for light, you are carrying it. And through you, many will rise." Beloved, this is your confirmation, you have stepped into a calling, and your life itself has become a message that others cannot ignore. Archangel Michael says, "Beloved, when heaven entrusts you as a messenger of light, your words are no longer ordinary. They become keys. Every prayer you whisper is heard not as a distant request but as an echo that aligns with heaven's own will. And when spirit aligns with spirit, manifestation is not delayed, it is immediate." The angels whisper, "You have noticed it already, times when you spoke something in faith and within days it began to happen. Times when your prayer shifted an atmosphere, times when your words gave strength to someone who was about to break. This is not coincidence, this is divine authority awakening in you." Michael continues, "As you walk in this calling, understand this, your prayers are no longer just cries, they are declarations. Your words are no longer just sounds, they are seeds. And once spoken with faith, heaven responds swiftly, moving angels to align circumstances, people, and timing in your favor. Beloved, do not underestimate your voice. When you bless someone, that blessing will rest upon them tangibly. When you declare healing, healing will begin to rise. When you command peace, peace will flood the atmosphere. And when you pray for yourself, what once took years will now take moments, for heaven trusts your voice as its own echo. The angels say, "Be mindful, beloved, for this is both power and responsibility." Speak with intention, not with carelessness. Pray with faith, not with doubt. Release with love, not with anger. For the authority placed in your spirit is real, and heaven honors the words you release. Michael declares, "Beloved soul, rejoice. For your voice has been amplified in the courts of heaven. What you speak in alignment will manifest on earth. What you pray in faith will become reality. And what you release with love will flow like a river into the lives of many." Beloved, this is your confirmation. You are no longer only hearing messages, you are now carrying them. And the prayers you lift and the words you speak are carrying the weight of heaven itself. Archangel Michael says, "Beloved, when your voice aligns with heaven, you no longer live as one separated from it. You become a channel, a vessel, a living bridge between realms. The distance between your prayers and their answers grows shorter. The gap between your desires and heaven's will become invisible. You begin to walk as one in whom earth and heaven embrace." The angels whisper, "This is why your journey was so long, for preparation. This is why your faith was tested, for alignment. This is why your voice was refined, for clarity. For only when your spirit is purified can you carry this kind of channel without distortion. And now, you are ready." Michael continues, "Your presence will begin to feel different, not only to you but to those around you. People will sense peace where you stand. Environments will change when you arrive. The weight of your prayers will release answers not in years but in moments. For you are no longer simply praying to heaven, you are living with heaven flowing through you."